today we're gonna make a kale and apple salad. I think that kale has a lot of popularity, but a lot of folks don't exactly know how to cook with it or how to make it taste good. And so today I'm gonna try to teach you all how to do a raw kale salad. So I've listed out my ingredients for you guys. That'll be in the video. And the first thing that you really need to do is get your kale ready. So what we're gonna do is chop the kale into julienne strips. So I think the easiest way to do this is just a little bit of cutting, like dissolve well if you're doing a raw kale salad. So our kale is now chopped, ready to go, 2 cups. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about kale is you have to massage it. Think of it like your turkey at Thanksgiving Day. You want to give her a good rub down with just a touch of salt. And what that does, and you'll see, is it makes the lettuce leaves wilt. All right, so you can see I'm done massaging it, and it is, gosh, what, 50% of its first size, and it's really, really, really green. And what you guys can't tell is the smell. It's up here. It smells green and fresh and awesome, so it's ready to cook. So we'll put it in the bowl. Try to scrape off your hands because it's really messy. And now I'll go ahead and julienne the apples. The recipe calls for 2 small apples. So you're gonna slice up the apple like that and then cut it super, super, super thin. Apples are done. Now, nice and julienne, and they're not perfect. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time looking for consistency, and I'm sure that's probably lots of folks do, but let's get you an idea. You want them, thin and chopped up and match sticky, if you will. All right, that's the apples. Ginger, yum. I love ginger. I put ginger in a lot of things. So in this recipe, we're using about, I guess, an inch of a knuckle, about like this. And so with fresh ginger, the easiest way I've found to peel it is with a spoon. So just over your garbage, you take the spoon, hold it like this, and you kind of want to scrape like that. And then it peels it off without having to use a lot of the good flesh. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love ginger. And ginger's, I think, getting more popular these days. There's a lot about the detox ginger teas, and we all know ginger's really good for an upset stomach, calms your nerves, calms that stomach acid down. And also, you know what's really great about this? I'm done. What's that? That's how quickly it cleans up. Where before, when I would use a knife or like a paring knife, I was wasting a whole bunch of it, and it was taking forever. So chop it up as fine as you possibly can. And you might need to, go over it a couple times. But the reason you want it really, really fine is it'll really mix in nicely with the apple and the kale. And now I'm gonna make the dressing. So I'll post this for you guys. I'm kind of been inspired by a recipe I found in the Publix magazine, but I don't have any fresh orange. It says use orange zest. So I love Young Living. They're amazing. So I'm using orange oil today. And so this will be kind of fun. We're just going to taste and see how it goes. I really encourage you guys to taste your food a lot as you're cooking it. So we're gonna start with 5 drops. All that great ginger, you can see it's super fine. Now, I love ginger. Y'all might want to adjust it and maybe do half of that ginger. It's totally up to you. But that's the fun of these recipes. You have to figure out what works for you. So we're gonna start with a tablespoon of brown mustard. I love boar's head, so we're gonna do that. Sacred olive, pineapple infused white balsamic vinegar. Delicious. It's amazing. I love this store. I hope that you guys watching this are close to Winter Garden, Florida, so you can get some. We're going to start with 2 tablespoons of that and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. A little cracked pepper. And just a touch of salt. Maybe I'm going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I love salt. It just like opens everything up. And a little trusty mason jar. Don't get oil all over yourself. And we'll shake it. See how this turns out. Yum. It's really tart and tangy. I think it's going to go really well on the salad. The last step was a cup of shredded purple cabbage. Put that in there. Throw our dressing in. And that's it. And we'll stir it up. I would suggest leaving this in the fridge for at least an hour maybe. I mean, knowing me, I'm just gonna eat it right now because that's how I roll. But I think that the thing that's nice about kale, when it sits in the marinade, it further tenderizes, it gets even more flavorful, and it's a very porous vegetable, so it absorbs all those flavors. But that's it. That is your apple kale salad. Hope you guys like it.